Welcome out to another show. You're right here on the Ballers Only podcast. And I am your host, Big Rube, and I got my co-host here.
Mr. Andre Scott.
And we are celebrating the best in youth sports. Before we get started, you know how it go. We're gonna start the show every single time, just like this. Give me my theme music.
Ooh, talk to me, Ocean.
Ocean. Hey man, we in here with big time ballin'. Slim, Maul. You feel me? Look. Big time ballin', better know we came to hoop. Ain't no competition, all these trophies is the proof. No count, high hand when I shoot like, oh, best ballers in the country, extra A. Big time ballin', we doing the most. Tournaments ballin' from coast to coast. Ballers TV got the replay for show. We checking the stats, we keeping the score. From Houston to Dallas, we banging the talent. You say you a shooter, we'll shoot like a Maverick. Shot town all the way down to the valley. Posted with ballers, that's way out in Cali. Big time ballin', we tossin' the alley. You better come ready, we taking the talent. We get it like Hooper, just run with the salad. Put you to rest, I'm making your parents. I'm hot as a mug, more pep than a rally. Whipping your bed, look on them, your daddy. Step from the three, then we get a baddie. Pull up too smooth, no like I'm a caddy. Switch time, ballin', better know we came.
This game, we got the gym rats all the way from Japan, and we got P3.
When I shoot like, oh, best ballers in the country, extra A.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Welcome out again, man. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. It's commit week. I'm excited. It couldn't get any better than this, so I'm ready to roll.
Okay, well, awesome, man. Awesome. Well, look, let's go ahead and bring our guest in, man. What you think, man? Bring the guest in or make them wait?
Let's go on. Let's bring them in.
All right, let's bring our guest in, our special guest. We have Miss Amaya Love. She's committed to the University of Rutgers. Welcome to the show. Welcome out.
Thank you.
Welcome, Miss Amaya. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. How are y'all?
Good.
Amazing,
Not too bad.
amazing. Now that we're in your presence, the presence of greatness. So
well, speaking of greatness, I'll go ahead and get right to it, Rube.
Get right to it. Introduce her. Look, we did our research. We know a little bit about you. Let's tell her about herself, as if she doesn't know, right?
I know. So, of course, Amaya, what I always harp on, she's standing a whopping 6'2", which is amazing for the sport of volleyball. She has been a part of the Houston Juniors for 3 years so far. And like Ruben said, she is a Rutgers commit, and she is playing volleyball out of St. Agnes High School. Amaya, what were your top 5 schools? That's kind of what I want to know. Like how did you get down to Rutgers with all the offers that you might have received?
All right, so I didn't really have a top 5 schools. My dream really was to play at a Power 4 school like Big 10, SEC, ACC, Big 12. But ultimately, like Rutgers, everybody said like the main thing everyone said was like go where you're wanted and go like what feels right and what feels like home. So I'd already visited a few other colleges. I know I went to Clemson, Duke, UNC. But then when I went to Rutgers probably right after Nationals, so like early July when June 15th was like a few weeks ago. I went to Rutgers. I landed in New Jersey. I saw the big R and I was like, I stepped on campus and I was like, this is the place. Like, as soon as I got there, I mean, I was greeted. Everybody was so nice. Like the players, all of the coaching staff. And so the community there really just felt like somewhere like I love to be. And then also not to mention, it is literally 30 minutes away from New York. So, and I love the city. Coming from Houston, I love the city. So it's perfect. Right. Like not too city, not too suburbs. So.
Well, Amaya, you said that you had Duke and a few other schools that were in the running a little bit. Where did that level of maturity come from? Because I love your answer there. You looked at different things. You didn't just look at the school. You didn't look at, some of the other things that school is known for. Like, where did you get that level of maturity? Because that's quite impressive.
So definitely, I have an older brother who also just went through the college, not the recruiting process, but he just went through the college decision process. And a main thing I've always been told by my parents is to keep my options open. So not just like narrowing myself down. Like I wouldn't, if you asked me a few years ago if I like wanted to go to Rutgers, I would probably have not said like, oh yeah, because I probably wouldn't really have known much about it. But through the whole recruiting process, something that I took very strongly was I listened to I listened to what every coach had to say about their about their campus, about their school. Just I had an open mind. So that's pretty much where that came from.
That's awesome.
So look, you've been on the scene a while, you've been making some noise, you've been doing your thing. My first question to you is, when did you know that you were good? Like not just, regular good enough to play on a Division I level?
So actually when I started volleyball, I probably started when I was like really, really young. I didn't start with the goal of like, oh, I'm gonna go play D1 or I want to play professional. I started actually because my older cousin, she's currently playing professional. She played at Washington State. So I started just because I was like, oh, this looks fun. Everybody in volleyball, they're all so pretty, they're all so like well-rounded. And so so whenever I started like getting like a little bit of attention from colleges, that's when I was like, whoa, that's like I was a little bit shocked. But then also I did recognize like I have put in a lot of like hard work and everything like behind the scenes. So then I realized maybe when I was around like the age of 15, when I first started getting 14, 15, getting noticed by some really good colleges.
Very cool. So Amaya, what kind of training did you do to get to this level? Because you said that you really didn't know what was going on. So what did you do to push yourself above everybody else?
So I did lots and lots of privates. Like I would always go one-on-one with my coach, he's also my strength coach, Felipe. And so I did privates. I used to try to do privates like twice a week. Like I would do it before practice. And then something that I think really boosted my game was when I started doing the weight room like consistently. And I started that when I was 15. So before like 14, 15, I mean like 13, I was just kind of like a big kid. Like I was kind of tall because I've always been pretty tall. But I wasn't really into like too much control. But then when I started hitting the weight room and learning to get more control of my body, that's mostly the part of training that helped me.
Nice. So look, my niece, she plays for Dallas Skyline, and so you, unbeknownst like to yourself, but I, literally been watching you play and grow year after year because I recognize other players as she's playing against them, and and vice versa. We go to a lot of tournaments, and you have gotten better and better and better, and that's a testament to your hard work and everything that you're doing. So we just want to say, keep up the good work and don't forget how hard you have worked thus far, and keep working, right?
Thank you. Thank you.
And so it's one thing for me to tell people what I saw this past weekend. I mean, you were amazing, right? And I said that in our interview, that's available on IG. Make sure that you are checking out our IG as well. Big Time Balling. But I want to get into a little bit of your actual highlights that we prepared. We didn't prepare these actually, but let's go ahead and I'm gonna share my screen and have you watch a little bit of this. So hold on a second.
Okay.
As I get this pulled up.
See some of these kills, Amaya. Let's see.
Yeah, let's check it out. Let's check it out. All right. Let's restart it. That's on me. We're gonna restart it from the beginning. I was so excited watching it. So let's get into it. Bam.
There was no chance on that one.
Oh, from the other side. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's unblockable right there, man.
That's what I'm
was
saying.
dope. Yeah.
Wow.
They made her mad.
Oh, that was a good play. I thought it was going across court.
My goodness.
That's good. That's really good.
See, look at that celebration right there. You saw that?
Oh, wow.
That's good.
Nice.
Really good.
Nice.
I
mean, look, hey, countless times over and over again. It don't matter what side. It's just kind of crazy. So,
wow. That's good stuff.
Watching something like that, do you get like excited? Do you get pumped up? Like, what? Talk to us about that.
So I think we already mentioned in the interview, like the energy in volleyball is like it's crazy, and then also just reliving those moments. Like that video, those were from my sophomore year at St. Agnes. I'm a junior now, and well, I don't go to St. Agnes anymore. I go to Shadow Creek, but that is just like wow. That just makes my heart like it just makes me relive like I was in the moment again. Like all of those moments were all so special and so hype.
That's awesome. Have you had a chance to talk to any of the coaches at Rutgers about the plans and, you know, when they bring you in, what's going to happen? Because I was looking at the Rutgers schedule and their record this year, and they struggled a bit in the conference as well as overall play. So what are you looking to bring? And then, you know, kind of what did you and the coaches discuss about your game plan?
So I'm actually early grading. That's why I made the switch from private school to public school. So I'm this time next year I'll be there, and their main thing for me, at least what they've told me, is like they want to work on getting my passing rock solid, and then also getting in the weight room to get like accustomed. Because I mean I'm coming from still like this high level of club volleyball, but then to Big Ten volleyball, like that's a big difference. So yes, hopefully the early grading that'll help. My entire class at Rutgers, they're all really, really good. We have a class of 4 coming with me, and so we're all supposedly early grading, so that should make a big impact.
Okay,
nice. So
you guys hitting the court and the books. That's good.
Right.
That's awesome.
Yes.
You're amazing. So, and that's one of the things I wanted to get into a little bit, and I wanted to ask you. So, when you do commit early and not wait to the last minute, kind of like I did, but does that put a relief on you as far as the pressure to play and to perform because you already kind of got the scholarship on lock, or just tell me about that?
Well, I know a lot of people like, I mean, it kind of seems like, oh, you committed, like you can just do like breeze through. But really, I think committing is like just only the start of the process. Because like I said, I'm coming from playing club volleyball, but then I'm going to Big Ten volleyball. Whereas like, even if I like hadn't committed, maybe I wouldn't have known. Maybe I could have gone ACC, SEC, like something different. So, which they're all super, super competitive. So, I think that really is only the beginning. And then also I'm going to be I'll be practicing with people who are like in their 20s, and I'll only be 18, 17. So yeah, I think it's just the start. I mean, there's a little relief knowing where I'm going, but there is also a little bit more like I need to get in the gym more.
So Amaya, if just a what if, you know, what are you looking to study and what's your future plans for volleyball? And if, you know, volleyball is not the route that you want to take long term, what are you looking to do?
So I'm actually looking to study. I want to major in psychology. I just think that my parents are both doctors, and they're always saying like, do what makes you happy and like do what you're interested in. And so I just think psychology, I feel like I could talk about it for like hours. I just think that is just the most fascinating thing. Like, and then also I'm not so sure yet about like whether or not like I will continue volleyball. Like, I know they have a lot of it's expanded a lot. Like they're even bringing in a new pro league now. So, I mean, as to that, things will change a lot from now and the time when I'll be at that age. But yeah, but I want to be a psychiatrist. So yeah.
Very cool. I think Ruben might need your help on that, so you could talk to him. He needs a psychiatrist.
Man, please. Look, there are a lot of people who graduated, you know, and there was summa cum laude, and what's the other one? Cum laude, right?
Yeah.
And I graduated, thank you, Laudy. Okay. Barely made it. Hey. Just saying.
I think we all been there, Ruben. I think we all been there. I'm with you on that one.
So I want to make it a little bit light now. I want to ask, because you do have several accomplishments, and even though you're still continuing on along this path, but what is your biggest volleyball flex thus far?
Oh, my biggest volleyball flex. Well, I'd like to stay like humble and everything, but let's see.
Not on this show. Let it out. Say what you got to say. You got game. So go ahead and let it out.
Well, I would say my biggest flex is my energy. Like, I mean, I know like I'm a pretty solid player and everything, but my energy is also something that's like, even if I'm having an off day or if my whole team is having an off day, it's something that's always just kind of like, whew, Like, I think that's something a lot of people like notice, like when they like you haven't met me before, but then you see me on the court and I'm like over there on the floor screaming because my teammates did something crazy. So that's probably my biggest volleyball flex, that I can keep my energy like up there
Yeah, the whole game. Like,
the
yeah,
whole game.
yeah. Like I was like, okay, that girl right there is getting an interview ASAP. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
yo.
That's cool. Amaya, I was looking up some of the highlights and I saw that you had a game against Dickinson. You recorded 25 kills. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And what got
I do.
into you that game? Like, walk me through that process. Like, what happened?
All right.
25?
Yes.
5?
So Dickinson, I think that was a Friday night. I think I went to 5. It was either 4 or 5 sets. I can't really remember. That was early on in the school year. I just know like once you're like in it, you're in it. And so it's like I didn't even realize I had that many kills until after. And then like we always did this thing, like it was called like the hard hat. And so like we like give it out, like, you know, like who did good energy, like good vibes and stuff. Yeah. And so I was like, whoa, when my coach had told me I had over 20 kills, she didn't say how many, but she said it was around over 20. I was like, oh my gosh, like that's like, wow, I didn't see that coming. But yeah, but once you're on fire, you're on fire. And so my setter, she kept setting me, and I was like, okay, I'm doing good. Keep setting me. Like, I like this. But yeah.
Yeah. What's the easiest position to play for you? Because I saw in the film that you are, you know, outside hitter, but I saw you play some middle. You know, what's the hardest, and then what's the position you like the most?
So I don't play middle. I do hit some balls like around, like play sets in the middle, but
Okay.
I do mostly outside and right side. I think for me, I think naturally, since I'm right-handed and everything, I think from the outside might be a little easier, but I also like playing on the right side too. Like, you know, they both have their pros, they both have their cons. Like right side, you get to stuff the other outside. And like as an outside, like I'm like, oh, like I know the feeling of when you're getting up to get a kill, but then when like they go and stuff you, like that's what I love about the right side. But then outside is just like they send you every ball, and then it's kind of like a what's it called? Like they literally send you everything. So like they have a lot of trust in you. So
Yeah.
Easiest and hardest, I think they both have, like, it just kind of depends.
So talk to me about the signaling and the cues and things of the nature that the coaches do. Like that's a lot different from basketball, right? We're historically basketball, where we do have our first volleyball tournament coming up, but what is the signals, and what does coach say to you guys inside of the huddle?
So our coach says a lot of things.
Some of them you can't repeat.
Well, but I think everything he says, it does come like out of a place of like he knows what he's talking about and everything. For me, sometimes it takes I'm a very visual learner. So sometimes like I know for us, at least for like when it comes down to like serve receive and like defense, our libero, she calls most of the shots, Gemma. And so so I guess volleyball is not really like, you don't like look at your coach, you look at the setter. So you look like for what play you're about to run, you like your setter will do like I don't know, like a or like whatever you're about to run. So yeah, the coach will like, you talk to obviously your coach a lot. Like it's very like active listening, like you're about to pass the ball, but then your coach is in your ear saying like, oh, like make sure to hold, or like, you know, things like that. So he's very encouraging. I think he loves my team's energy, like the energy that comes with my team, because yeah, it's just like we're all in it.
Gotcha. I got a question, and I've been trying to figure this out since our last interview. A lot of you girls from this southern area are going way to the cold. What did you buy to cover yourself up there? Because it is freezing. That's what I want to know.
Well,
what you got?
So I don't know if y'all are from the Houston area, but it was just snowing in Houston 2 days, like the past 2 days. So that's when I realized, I literally walked outside and I was like, oh my gosh, like I was so happy. But then like after like I was in the snow for like 30 minutes, I was like, dang, like this gets a little old, like, you know, like, and it's cold. It's really, really cold. So I mean, I have like my puffer jackets, like my mom's from DC, so she's from the East Coast. My brother's at Howard right now. So I'm kind of like leaning on like what he's telling me. Like he's like, yeah, it's cold, but like if you just like get from point A to B like quick enough, like it's all cool. But me personally, I'm just a little bit nervous about the cold. I'm excited. I love the snow. It is just it's so beautiful.
Well,
But
me and Dre are both originally from Chicago. We can tell you that whatever coat you bought from Houston, take it back and buy your coat
I need a
when
bigger
you get.
one.
No, buy it when you get to Jersey because they make them different. I'm telling you, I'm serious.
Yeah, we were talking about that actually yesterday about how we're gonna when I get there, we're gonna go to New York and stuff, and then I have to bundle up because it's like even those things aren't easy to put in your suitcase and stuff. So yeah.
Yep. So I did have one other question, and I was just curious because I seen both of these happen over the past weekend when I was watching you guys play. So, and I want to know from you which one kind of makes it more exciting for you. So, do you like it when you're involved in a long rally and then you end up getting the kill, or do you like it, hey, set up, bam, 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 and then I get a kill right away? Which is your preference, and which one do you get more hype over?
I think I get pretty hype over both, but I do think if we're having like a long rally, which my team is so scrappy, so we have a lot of those. Like the ball never really hits the floor. Somebody's always like throwing a limb for it or something. But I think a long rally would get me more hype, like personally, because I'll be like, it's like we earned that. Like wow, like oh my gosh, like it's kind of like a wow, it's like over type thing, you know. But it is also really hype whenever someone gets like quick bump set and then bam, like smash the ball on the floor. That is a lot. That is probably I'll probably like seem them more hype than the long rally because long rallies do have me a little gas sometimes. But
Right.
yeah, I think long rallies probably get me more excited.
Gotcha. Well, Amaya, we have a tradition here at Big Time Balling on the Ballers Only podcast, and we like to make a toast to you. We do this because we want to make sure that you have a great time on this show, but we want to make sure that your future is safe and secure. So, Mr. Rubin, I know you got a little cup there. Miss Amaya, if you don't have anything, that's okay, but we're going to toast to you. Oh, Gatorade. There you go. Miss Amaya, I'm representing. I got the red going for the Rutgers.
Me too.
So, there we go. So, Miss Amaya, we just, pray that you can continue to be blessed, with skills and talent. You already have it, but I know you're going to grow. And we just pray that, you can go to Rutgers and you can turn this program around and bring, a great attitude, great work ethic, and some more kills and, hopefully bring in a championship to Rutgers. So this toast is to you and your future endeavors.
Cheers.
Woo, cheers. Thank you.
Well, look, we greatly appreciate all the time spending with you. We have interviewed some players that you may know, and we're dropping interviews every week. And so our question for you is, who should we interview next? It could be one of your teammates. It could be someone in the basketball world, volleyball world, anything. Who should we interview next? And we're going to tell them that you sent us to them.
Who should you interview next? I think that you guys should interview my libero, Gemma Hopkins, next. She is class of 2027, but she's been playing up with us. She is like,
cool.
Whoa. She is like so good at volleyball, and I think she has you'll be surprised by some of the things that she might say. I don't know. So I think Gemma's a pretty good candidate.
All right. Well, sounds good. I already interviewed her at the tournament. I already posted hers on IG. So if you don't know who she's talking about, make sure you go check us out on IG and you'll be able to see that interview. Ms. Gemma, she is like full of energy, like and everything. So
and this is her recruiting year. So yeah, I think it'll also be a different conversation with her.
No, awesome. Well, look. Thank you once again. Look, we might have to bring you back. We told some other players, we may bring your whole team on or something like that, just to, have a little bit of fun. But thank you again for joining us. We greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Amaya. And, good luck to you. It's very impressive. You got these scholarships going and you picked one and it's amazing. So that's just testament to your hard work.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time.
Bye. Thank you.
See you, Amaya.
Dre,
Yes, sir.
you know what time it is, bro. Lean in. I got to bring you in. Man. Come on.
All right. What we got?
Another talented
Mhm.
Division I commit on our show, man.
Yep.
I mean, it's like we just had several Division I players in the sport of volleyball on our show. First, I gotta ask, bro, how does that make you feel personally that you're
Mhm.
able to interview these awesome players?
Man, honestly speaking, it is a blessing, and I give all thanks to God because these young ladies and the young men that we're going to have on the show have an opportunity to showcase their personality, whether they're committed or not. And to have this platform and to give them the opportunity to show off their skills and talents with the highlights that we just showed. It's amazing to be able to do it and to give back because we both played, we had our time, and now we want to give that time to somebody else. It's great. And for her, not to have much experience, she's made a huge impact on the program down in Houston. And of course, at Rutgers, they saw something in her, and we saw it on the film here. So it's just great to see. And I just wish her the best. But to have this platform to give these kids the opportunity to speak and to showcase their talent is truly a blessing.
It is, man, and that's what it's all about, man. A lot of people ask me, man, why are you doing this, man? It's waste of time. You're not making a big impact, and this. And I hear so much negativity out here in the world, and this is positive, man.
Yeah.
This is what it's about, man. Giving back to these kids, man. I don't care if I never get a chance to do another interview. The interviews I've
Right.
done so far are amazing, but we know we got plenty more to come.
We do.
And honestly, man, it feels good having somebody like you with me, man. I appreciate you, big bro.
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Appreciate
You
that.
my little bro, though. Little bro.
I know, right? I know. I give you that one. I give you
Make
that
sure you guys like,
Yep.
comment, subscribe, share, do everything. Hit the thumbs up button. Just help us get this YouTube algorithm out of here, man. Let's beat it up this time, man, and get us over to 5,000 subscribers. Okay, that's the goal, guys.
Yep.
5,000.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
I'll go ahead and tell the number. I think we're at like 1,800. So
We
I
are.
know we can make it. We're doing
Yep.
positivity out here. So once
Absolutely.
again, thank you guys for joining the show. Dre.
Yeah.
You did a good job today, man. Great show.
I try, man. Good job to you too, man. You're a natural out there with it.
Man,
You're natural.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, man.
But
Needed to hear that
how
today.
we end it though, right? You know how we end it.
Yeah, give us something positive to end the show with, man.
Let me see. All right, got one. This can translate into sales, life, sports, whatever. Nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. I'll say it again. Nobody cares about how much you know until they know how much you care. So your coach, you can know the game, you can know the sport, you can know the position, you can know all the plays, and you can direct and move, but it doesn't matter if you go out and do it without purpose, right? So when you come in there and you do it with purpose, your coach sees that you care about the game, you respect the game by the way you work out, by the way you eat and take care of your body, and by the way that you treat your teammates and encourage your teammates. So again, nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care.
That was really good, man.
I try. I got a little something working up there. Something.
Right.
Something.
Hey. Nah, that's awesome, man. So like I said, man, like, comment, subscribe, share, do everything. And we will see you guys on another show, probably with another Division I athlete, or maybe not a Division I athlete. But bottom line, we celebrate the best in youth sports.
Yes, we
and
do.
Before we get out of here, I got to play a little commercial or something, man. I got to play something.
Who's big time balling?
You know what?
Who is it? We don't know.
Do it. Let's get it, man. All right, we out. Peace, guys. Peace out. We'll see you next time.
Oh, talk to me, Ocean.
Ocean. Hey, man, we in here with big time balling. Swim. Maul. You feel me? Look. Big time ballin', better know we came to hoop. Ain't no competition, all these trophies is the proof. No count, high hand when I shoot like ooh. Best ballers in the country, extra A. Big time ballin', we doing the most. Tournaments ballin' from coast to coast. Ballers see we got the replay for show. Checking the stats, we keeping the score. Houston to Dallas, we banging the talent. You say you a shooter, we'll shoot like a Maverick. Shot town all the way down to the valley. Posted with ballers, that's way out in Cali. Big time ballin', we tossin' the alley. You better come ready, we taking the talent. We get it like Hooper, just run with the salad. Put you to rest, I'm making your panic. I'm hot as a mug, more pep than a rally. Whipping your bitch, look on, I'm your daddy. Step from the three, then we get a baddie. Pull up too smooth, no lag, I'm a caddy. Switch time, ballin', better know we came.
This game, we got the gym rats all the way from Japan, and we got P3.
When I shoot like oh, best ballers in the country, extra A. Superman, up in the way. Wait till you see how we coming in May. Come here to play, but I came here to play. Fly through the air like a jet or a plane. I'm Jordan, tell them that's me on the J's. Call me the bubble, perfected the fade. Harder, Nike my check cause I'm paid. Tell me who next to get slayed. I want the rings, trophies, etc. Here's what I do to the perfect competitor. Foot on his neck, never go let him up. Practice all night, no sleep. Bet him up, my father put money on me. Bet him up, watch all that talking. He told me to shut him up. Big time ballin' for real, you know the deal. Try, you'll never find a better lunch. Big time ballin', better know